Oh my god. Hello, can you hear me? Hello, everybody. Hello, hello, hello. Oh my god, I don't know what happened to my voice there. Let me move this out a little way. How are you today, everybody? I don't know what to draw today. Genuinely, I'm kind of like not sure what I want to do with my time today because I'm sleepy. What's new? That's sleepy. Today, I don't really have anything in particular that I have in mind that I want to draw. I've been working on emotes. I was doing Mayday assets, which I will post probably after stream. What else? What else? Like, basically, like, I have like a lot of things that I've been working on and doing, and then like I kind of finished them. I don't really know what to draw today. I'm like, I can work on some older pieces. I could work on merch maybe. But honestly, I feel so discouraged. Excuse me, to work on merch right now because of like, you know, literally everything. So I don't know. I don't know what I wanted to work on. But I guess right now I'll just open this up. Work on this for now. This is like a piece that I've been working on for forever. I started this like months ago and never got around to finishing it. No. Part of me is like not even motivated to work on it. It's like also there's things that on my outfit that have changed since then. But I don't know, we can work on it. And originally I was going to separate it for animation, but I'm really fucking lazy. Like I have everything set up in layers already. Like everything is cut to be animated. And I'm like, but I don't even care. Part of me is like, I kind of want to just redraw this entirely because there's like several things on my design that have changed. I also don't want to like scrap this whole design, like this whole composition, because I really like it actually. I don't know. There's this that I can work on. I'm just so lost right now. I'm gonna be so real. My head kind of hurts. I don't know. I'm a disaster and a half today. I have not been sleeping super well. Last night I took a melatonin so I could try to sleep, which was like helpful, but not like sufficient. And I kind of woke up early anyway. It was cringe. Yeah. And I can also work on my model, which is also an option. I don't really want to work on it on stream. It as much of a secret as I can in terms of progress. I don't know. I was like, alright, I'm drawing today because it's Friday, but I don't even know what I want to draw. And like, I originally scheduled Tavern Talk as well if I wanted to later, but I don't know. I don't even want to play Tavern Talk. Guys, I don't know what's wrong with my head right now. I'm such a disaster and a half. I don't know. Well, let's do a little scrolling through my work in progresses. Because I have like, I mean, I don't know. I can work on emotes technically. Work on for off-kai. Take a look at this. Oh, actually, wait. Is this one? Which one's the correct? Oh, this is Maria, Nimi, Doobie, Line. So I did these ones already. I just didn't do Maria yet, which is this one. out of it. I could also work on the Love and Deep Space boys, like these ones. I'm like genuinely so head empty right now. I don't even know what to work on. Like, there's definitely things I can work on. I just don't know what I want to work on, you know? Makes sense? Maybe I'm having caffeine withdrawals. God, I hope not. I don't want to be addicted to caffeine. That seems awful. Hello, ZMR. How are you today? Doing good? That's good. I hope you have a good Friday. I think, honestly, the fact that, like, all my merch plans got absolutely blasted by tariffs and just everything, I've increasingly felt less and less motivated to work on merchandise because, like, I was basically hoping to have a few more months left to work on merch and stuff, but because of, like, the tariffs and stuff, I won't be able to, basically. Because I wasn't planning on, like, doing more merch, basically, for the latter half of the year. And then I ended up, like, all my deadlines moved up by a bunch. You know, I feel like I definitely should be working on something because, Anime Boston's in a few weeks, and I can't even bring stickers to Anime Boston. Like, this is what I mean. I can't even, like, do anything because, like, I am basically dead end with the rest of my merch for Boston, and then it's just stickers for Offkai, and I don't really want to work on the stickers right now. Es un desastre muy grande. I could work on Maria. Yes. I'll close this. I don't know if I really want to work on that. I was also thinking, like, recently how I was thinking about how I haven't really drawn Miao very much. Aside from emotes, basically, and I guess, like, the occasional chibi. So, it's been a minute since I've drawn myself, and so I was like, maybe I can draw me. But I don't even know what to draw for me. I don't even know what to work on. I'm lost, guys. This is the most lost you've ever seen this cat, I'm gonna be real. Actually, that's so not true. I'm so directionally challenged on top of all of this. I guess I could work... Ugh, do I want to work on emotes? Ah! It's so... This is such a mental boom. Also, Duck, if you're here, yes, I probably will need help doing Seribot. I don't know why it's, like, not entirely functioning. I mean, it's not the biggest deal either, because, like, the other bots are managing pretty okay, but... yeah. What have I... I guess I could do an art for May Day. What are the emotes that people suggested? I don't even remember. I just remember the fucking cinema one. Where is it? I have to scroll so far. You know what? Fuck it. I think emotes are good, brain dead things that I can work on right now that won't drive me fucking insane. And it's casual enough. Let's see. I think it's this file that has my emotes. This is such a stupid emote. Oh my god. All right. Okay. Oh wait, the cinema one actually. Hold on. I need to pull up. All right. Let me. Guys, my brain is just not here. I'll throw together. I'll throw quick how I did it in the staff chat because I'll be honest, I ignored the main website for most of the. Oh, okay, that's fair. That's fair. All right. We're gonna just. Where's the reference? It's a fucking GIF? Ah! I guess I have to screenshot it? What the... Man. Man. Okay, that's fine. Whatever. Ugh. Okay. Alright. Lock in. Fucking Miao, lock in. I'm not locked in. I am whatever the opposite of locked in is. I've locked myself out, actually. Okay, alright. We got this. We're fine. Wake up, Miao. Wake up! I know, I need to wake up, man. Ziamar, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Nakamio. I know, I'm trying to... Brain is just giga slow, not happening today. I don't feel like doing anything today. That sounds so good right now. I know, that's what I mean. I'm like not mentally present. I don't know, man. I don't know what to tell you. I just something about it. Today just sounds like such a lazy day. Like if I was an artist, I'd quit when I'm stop. I don't like, the thing is then I won't stream. And then what? Then you'll be sad. Cause I don't even know what games I want to play right now. I finished V-Rising last night, so I don't even know what I do. Like, even off stream, I would just take a nap. Like, what do you want me to do? You just don't want me here, huh? This is you telling me to quit streaming forever. I'll do it! Regret these words when I disappear for a century. Forever's crazy, let's not get ahead of ourselves. I'm a person who operates off of inertia. So like, I have to just get myself to start doing something so I can keep doing stuff. If I don't do anything, then I just don't have any inertia and I'll just like sit there. Momentum, yes. No, but like I have to, like inertia as in like there's like a point I have to actually overcome. So like, it's like, this is the minimum and I'm here. I have to have enough to get over this point. But I don't know, I never took physics, so who knows? Maybe momentum is the correct. But like, I think people call it like inertia when you like, oh yeah, like I can't get out of bed. I have a really hard time getting out of bed. So like, yeah, it's like you have a, oh, fuck, what is it called? Activation point. Guys, I promise I was smart once. Not anymore, but like once, you know. Inertia is staying in a singular state of motion, be it not moving or moving. Yeah, that's what I mean. So like I have to start, and then once I start, I can keep going. It's not really momentum. Yeah. That's also true. This is such a stupid. This looks so stupid. Why? Gotta draw a bean. I don't even know how people would draw this as an emote, I'm honest. This How would people draw this as a fucking emote? This shit. Oh my god, why is it small? This emote. Oh my god, why is it so tiny? This thing. This was requested. Working in a store that will guaranteed close in a maximum of 2 months makes me in a very funny state because they laid off their HR department and all forms of employee checks and balances, so I don't need to do anything and nobody here to make me. So I'm in fact looking in momentum and inertia. Crazy. Yeah, how do I make this an emote? Like, I don't understand. I feel like at this point, I just go into 3D and I just do that. Like, hold on. Actually, you know what? It's been a minute. What if I just 3D'd? Hold on. Please hold. Hey, well, where is it? Is it taking that long to launch? Oh, yes. Okay. Banana, no, 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 no. It's been a while since I've launched this app, so I don't know if it's like fucking. Like, hold on. All right, hold on. Oh shit, I'm like huge. What the f- fun. That's not supposed to be it. Okay, here we go. All forms of this emote is just typically a screen cap model where someone puts their face over his and that's the emote? Yeah! What if I just... The hand tracking... Oh, whoa, I actually clapped my hands together? Now I can't. Not happening. Oh, they're touching. They're touching. Oh my god. That's huge. I haven't touched 3D in a while. Yeah. You guys remember this model? I just don't know what else to do otherwise. Like, how would I do this emote? I don't get it. Like, this emote? I don't have enough expressions on this thing either. I don't know. I just don't have. I probably shouldn't do my hands like. I honestly hate having hand tracking on my 3D model because then you guys just see how much I move my hands when I talk and how fidgety I am when I talk because I just move my hands like a fucking psycho. It's not my model glitching out. I just actually move my hands like this. Okay, I'm gonna go back to BD. Hear me. Here we go. There we go. Yeah, I feel like I feel like I will skip this for now and work on making it stupid later. This looks like a stupid fucking me, like a me from like a Nintendo me. Okay, so some of the emotes that have been requested so far, here, I'll just like write them down and y'all can tell me which ones you want to see next, I guess. We have salute, magnifying glass, flex, Shades plus finger guns. Wall peek. What else? Open the... my suggestions. Eid treat. Guys, have any other thoughts? Trying to think of what other emote types there are. Maybe there's like a raid. We can do like a raid emote. I also want to. This is not like urgent, but I do want to do like alerts, like custom alerts. Maybe I'll work on that instead of emotes. Oh my god, I keep on fucking. I don't know what to work on, guys. Sorry, came late. No problem. I don't want to wait. I kind of want to take a looky at some like some alert. How is that? I'm not personally a fan of Vivipop, so I don't really know any of her content. I just know of the stuff, but I've never watched any of it. How do you feel about animated emotes? I mean, I have a couple, right? I just haven't animated in a while. Why is it that this? I have like this emote. I do have a few animated ones, and then I have like the head pat emote as well. I feel like I had an idea for like the Twitch alerts, but I can't even freaking remember any of the stuff. It's nice, but it does cuss a bit. Dude, I cuss a lot. Cursing is not at all something I'm ever concerned about. I just don't stand for her morals. Uppies is an option? Oh, like animate uppies? I could do that. I don't want to animate any emotes right now, so like I probably would just work on the artwork. Guys, I could literally can't. Like, what do people do for freaking Twitch alerts? Do you have a wheeze? I do not have a wheeze emote. I should write that down. Yeah, those are my tier 1 ones. Is that including the follower ones? Yeah, okay, okay. Hmm. There was somebody's alerts that was really cute, but I cannot freaking remember whose it was because I like really liked the themes that they used for it. You know what? Let's do some alert disgust. What does that look like? What do you think are emotes that y'all would like to have? You know, that's kind of my. Let me open another. Oh, that is quite funny. Okay, let me. Okay, let's do a few like alerts first because I kind of want to brainstorm those first, and then we'll do more emotes after. Okay, let's see. What are the what are the different alerts? There's follower, sub, gifted sub, bits, cheer. Oh, there's so many. Cheer. Raid. Follower, sub, gifted sub, bits, cheer. I think I want to put these to be together, probably. Yeah. Follower, sub, raid. Yeah. What else? What's another? Is there any others that I'm missing? Hold on. Let me look at stream elements. You can look at the thing. Tips can be included. Oh, and oh, hype train. Does hype train get a alert? You can set one up. Oh. I realized that my like sounds didn't update. I know someone who has a little train with their model go across the bottom. That is so cute. What the fuck? Ow. Tip ready to cheer community. Okay. Did that pop up my screen? Okay, no. I don't know why, but before my alerts noises did not the sounds didn't update. Very weird. What am I doing? Oh. All right, so let's see. I want to do like a cat army, like me leading cat army with a sword. You know, like the charge. How do I fucking draw a sword? Okay. Other than that, you can do something that just pops up in chat. Oh, okay. Hmm. I don't know what I should do for the distinction between follower and sub. Oh, I have an idea. I have an idea. This is so stupid. Cat fall on cat falls on my head. Yeah, and I'll do the sub one to be like with light sticks. Okay. Oh, back. It's crack. Ugh. Okay. Okay. Let's do. This is gonna be follower. Okay, so how I want to do this, and I want to make these. I will eventually animate these. That's my plan. I want to make these animated emotes or like alerts. So like this, the vision. Here's the vision. Okay, so like it's like me. Okay, and then looking up, and then there's like the surprise, and then there's when cats fall, they fall like this, right? Wait, how the fuck do cats fall? How do they look like when they fall? Cat falling. Oh my god. What? Okay, yeah, they put their arms and feet out, and then this would go down, and then this would be like part 1, and then part 2 would be like the poof of smoke, you know? The crash, and then like everything's like flying out. That makes sense? Does it sound like a good idea? It's kind of silly, but I feel like it would be cute. All right. Okay, how would I go up? I think I can start with this. A little bit easier. I can do these ones a little less chibi, I think, but I want to. How does chibis look like when they look up? Isn't that this? Hold on. What if I do a silly? Make it a little smaller. think this should... Okay, and then the next one would be like the Nakamia falling. How would I draw y'all as the roundest fucking cat falling? How would this work? I found... Here's my source. Please tell me in what stage you would want to be in. Not the last one. I feel like y'all should be falling at like this or this. Do you want to be 2 or 3? I feel like 2 is so silly. I think I'll do 2. Okay. That is such a funny... Okay. 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 So it looked like... So if we were to do like a shitty demonstration, it would be like this. Like... excuse me. Like the Nakamia falling. From off screen. And onto my head. And then bonk. I feel like that's cute. Now that I have completed a design for y'all, I wanna like use it as much as possible. Alright. Alright. Let's see. This is gonna be... This is Miao. This is Nakamia. And then this is... Okay. Let's do... Okay. Hold on. I gotta pull up a reference from you guys. Hold on. 1 second. Where did I put it? Hello, Ian. How are you? I finished. No spoilers. I haven't read it yet. I haven't read it at all. I've been trying to like basically wait till everything's out to read it all together, which will probably take me a while. But yeah, I need 3 business days to process it. Oh my god. All the half anniversary events, like all the like anniversary events are so good. I cried like a baby. Oh my gosh, you should. Oh. When you get around to it, once you complete the like further down in the game, you should go watch, I think, my chapter 26 playthrough. I cry so hard. Oh, not just that. It was I think the second anniversary one, the one with Rappy Red Hood, the one where you like meet her. People glaze this game so much, and they're right. It's so good. I'm so glad you've seen the light, dude. This game is so banger. It's so like, to be honest. Okay, I've said this a million fucking times, and I'll keep saying it. I think that the devs and creators for Nikke, the people who work on Nikke, genuinely really love the game and are doing what they love with the game, and like putting all their passion into the game. And the reason why they're able to do that is because they get their money elsewhere. Where do they get their money? By selling sex. It's fucking genius. It allows them to do basically, it allows them to basically create as good of a game as they want to, and then the way that they monetize it is by like hot anime girls. Like, that's so intelligent. That's like genuinely, like, I'm sorry to say, but like the reality is gooners are gonna be gooners, right? But they're gonna spend the money on the game. Why not make a good fucking game in the process of it, right? Kind of difficult to make such a polished narrative with insane world building if you didn't care the product. I know, and it's like just the world building in it is like really good. Honestly, I think there's only been like 2 chapters that I'm kind of about in the story, but like it's like fine. Like 2 out of the what, almost 40 that are out. It's such a good fucking game. It's such a good game. Oh my god, I love Nikke. Dude, even if I wasn't like a Nikke creator, I would still like gush about this game endlessly. The game is really the definition. I came for the goon, I stayed for the... Yes, exactly. It's like the I came for the plot, the plot, and then you like stayed for the plot. It's a good game if you're more likely to have gooners return to spend money. Yeah, right? Like, and the fact that this game, okay, this game does what I believe is personally my favorite way, and what I think is the most ethical way to monetize for games, and that is not barring content behind paywalls, but rather creating a really good product as it is, and putting cosmetics behind paywalls, because the cosmetics are basically a way to reward people. It's like a mutual exchange like thing that happens, where people who really love the game and want to support the game more are gonna buy cosmetics, and then they also get something in return, like something cool, right? But then you're not keeping people who either don't want to or can't spend money on the game by like barring content behind paywalls. It's why, like, as much as I think it's stupid, I personally prefer that, like, League, for example, the only cosmetics are paywalled, right? And V Rising, cosmetics are only paywall. Like, which is like the way it should be. I wish the gacha for costume wasn't that bad, but literally everything else is fine. So the thing of it is with the costumes, so like there's 3 tiers of costume purchasing, like in terms of non-free ones, right? So the first one is the ones in the shop, and those like are basically permanently there. 2 is the battle pass, which gives you a lot of roles in addition to that, which is really nice. So it's $20 for I think like I don't know how many roles. I think it's like 50 roles or something like that, and also the skin. And then the third way is the skin gacha, and the skin gacha is kind of expensive. It's anywhere between 40 to 60 USD, which I agree is expensive. But also the thing is with the gacha skins, I don't know if y'all have realized, but they get an entirely new model. So with normally, okay, here's like a good example. It's kind of like how VTubers exist, right? So VTubers, for example, I can put on like, I can put on like a jacket, right? So this is like the $20 skin. The $20 skin just gives me a jacket, puts on clothes, it like adds a little extra flair. It's just an outfit, right? But the thing is, with the $60 skins, those are actually entirely new models. And they get special animations as the chibi models, like when they're in 3D. And they also get like oftentimes they get like different shooting animations as well. So it's an entirely new unit, essentially, but with the same mechanics as the base unit, which I think is like totally fine to put behind a higher paywall. Yeah, it kind of sucks because like it's that much, but the fact that you get new splash, new animations, new shooting poses, and new, like basically 3 whole new models, I think that $60 makes a lot of sense. And they're so high effort. They're so high effort. So like, yeah, it sucks, but like, again, like I just think that like it, in terms of a value perspective as an artist, I think it makes sense. I just wish it wasn't the price of AAA. It's not, because guess what? AAA games are $90 now. This game is extremely free to play friendly. I agree. But yeah, even Metacomps is basically you're never gonna be barred behind not being able to get units, or not having. Basically, you're not gonna be barred from optimizing your teams if you don't spend money. Like, you can put money into the game by like shortcutting, like, you know, powering up and stuff like that. But there's ways to power up without putting money in, right? And the units aren't behind a paywall. So that's fantastic. That's fucking fantastic. We can talk about the $80 games. I'd crash out immediately. That's very fair. But yeah, I honestly think like the fact that the only other game that I can think of, like the only other gacha game in my entire memory that is as free to play, if not more free to play friendly, honestly, I think Nikke is more free to play friendly, if I'm gonna be honest, is Dragalia Lost. Dragalia Lost is so crazy. Yes, see, that's the thing. Your mileage shop points stay. You can save up points from rolling from other banners until a like crazy unit comes out. So what a lot of people do, okay, so all right, so normally speaking, when you roll on a banner unit, it's a 2% chance, right? However, with overspec units and pilgrims, it's only a 1% chance. So what a lot of people do, because the price of the unit does not change in the mileage shop, it's always 200 gold tickets, people will save their gold tickets from rolling on other banners and just buy the unit on the 1% banners instead of rolling for them. But like, honestly, I'm a fucking addict, so I roll anyway, but like a lot of people, what they'll do to ensure that they get the unit is that they save their mileage tickets explicitly for 1% units and 1% units and limited units. And there's not even that many limited units in this game, which is really nice, because there's only, the collab units are limited, and then also the seasonal units, like the winter one and the summer ones, are limited. However, they are limited for 2 years. So the previous year's unit will come back, but like the 2 years ago unit won't come back, if that makes sense. And I can only say that that's the case because the winter unit, so year 1, the first winter skin or units that came out was like Miracle Fairy Anne, which I got on my original account, and she's really cute, she's really precious, she's like very butterfly themed, I love her. But she didn't come back for this year, and she was 2 years ago. But Ludmilla, which was last year, came back this year. So, you know, it's like they do get 2 chances. You basically get 2 opportunities. But the collab units typically don't come back. Evo was the only exception because they collabed twice, basically. But yeah. Also landed 4 copies of Little Mermaid in like 80 rolls. That's crazy. Honestly, that was like me with Cinderella. I think I had a pull where I got 2 copies for her in 1 pull, and then like back-to-back pulled her. And so for Cinderella, I ended up purchasing her gacha skin because I was like, this is my celebration for my first like full MLB pilgrim. And the skin is really cute, so I was like okay with it emotionally. Sucks that the unit is gone forever. Yeah, and that's the one thing. That is the one unit I will say. I think Miracle Fairy Ann is a pretty meta unit for certain things. Oh, Miracle Fairy Ann is a meta unit for full auto or full manual comps, which I used to run full manual because I would run Snow White, which is optimal for full manual. But now I run auto comps because they're just easier and I don't have as much time to invest. But when I ran full manual, I was like crying because I didn't have Miracle Fairy Ann anymore because I rolled her. I like logged back into the game randomly during that event, rolled her, got her, and then lost my account because of the whole like Twitter API issue. But now that I have I can't switch my units over to my like active account. So I just have too much good stuff on my current account to like bother with like throwing the other one out or like to switch to the other one, you know? I'm way too far in the game. But yeah, I love Nikke. I think Nikke is such a good game. And like this, okay, and like the same thing when I was saying like earlier, like, oh yeah, Nikke sells sex. Like, it's true because like if you look at Stellar Blade is also the same way, where they came out with like a pretty good fucking game. And like, the thing is that makes it like, you know, stand out is that it's like advertised as like a Gunner game. The story's cooking to an insane degree. Yeah, dude, it's actually so crazy and it's so good. And the fact that like the devs have openly said, yeah, by the way, prologue is going to be the first 40 chapters in game. So what you're seeing now is just building up to what we're trying to get to. And what's even crazier is that all of the anniversary events are prologues to the prologue. Isn't that insane? They're all flashbacks to pre-prologue. And like, I imagine, given the context of how things are, I imagine that the actual story of Nikke is the Surface War. But I don't know. That's my speculation. I just think that the Surface War is gonna be where they start because they're the entire prologue is preparing for that, if I were to guess. And then also like, you know, the very funny fact that they just came out with like Nikke but China version, the censorship version, which is an entirely different story and does not take place in the same universe because guess what? The central government is not evil in that version. For obvious reasons, right? But yeah. But Nikke is all about like, it touches on really important political and like social issues too. About like, you know, discrimination and like power struggles and corruption and all this stuff. So yeah, I just think it's really cool. Central government in this version of the game is good and the CEOs are yeah. Honestly, I don't really know too much about the China version of the game. I just know that that is the case, and I thought it was very funny because basically some people were complaining. They're like, man, we're gonna miss out on story because of like Nikke China or like China version of the Nikke, and the devs were basically like, so by the way, it's not the same game. Yeah. Which I thought was a very, very funny, like, situation. This feels like this game was written by someone who really likes Yoko Taro's work, because it's crazy because they collab. Yeah, and Nier was like a perfect collab, honestly. Nier was genuinely such a perfect collab choice, and I really wish I was playing during that time, because also I think 2B and A2 are both like considered meta units. There are alternatives. There's always alternatives to those units, but still, I'm like sad because I love Nier a lot. God, see, I was like really tired, and then you started talking to me about Nikke, and I'm just juiced suddenly. That's actually crazy. You fucking just like stuck Nikke needle into my leg and fucking adrenaline me. Yeah, I wish they would collab again. I really, really wish they would. That seems like such a good... like, they should rerun that. But I know that they reran Eva because Eva's just like so incredibly popular in Japan that it just doesn't really make sense for them to not. Dude, y'all look stupid in this. So far I like the world building the most. The world building is really good. And so I'm a person... Oh god, I just dropped my pen. I'm a person who cares a lot about world building. And I used to watch a YouTuber who, I think his tag is like Hello Future Me. And he does like video essays on world building and magic systems and stuff like that. And there's some of my favorite videos. And genuinely, it's one of the reasons why I want to learn to DM for D&D and stuff. Because I think it'd be really fun. I love world building and I love writing. And I used to write a lot. Now I'm fucking illiterate, so... Oh my god! Besties! Yeah, I love Hello Future Me. I love watching his videos, and his voice is just very nice to listen to, and he just talks at a really good pace, for my opinion. So I don't know. I really like his videos. I really like. Yes, yes, yes. Yeah. So I used to watch his videos all the time. Now I don't as much, but like every now and then I'll come across it, and I'm like, this is some good shit. But yeah. Well-paced, nice voice. Yeah! Yes. So I think Nikkei is like checks all the boxes for me. Like mentally, at least. In terms of its ability to convey like such a good story. Now that I do it for work, yeah, that's fair. It's always hard. I feel like work can suck the love out of you know, doing things. Like, for example, part of the reason why I'm not like inherently as active on social media and like really pushing for growth on social media is because I used to work in social media, and it just made me kind of hate it. To be honest, like I kind of got to a point where I was like, I'd rather not invest my own personal time into trying to build and grow an account, even if it'll help me long term. I've just had to do it so much for work that I don't want to. And also that's like the same reason why I don't like do a lot of graphic design stuff anymore, is because I had to do it so much for previous jobs. I don't enjoy a lot of things anymore. I've become a hater in every sense of the way. I think that might be called depression, I'm gonna be honest with you, but like also don't, that's just psych minor talking. You might want to talk to an actual psychiatrist about that one, but yeah. As for perfectionism in my writing and striving to make better games made me very cynical about playing stuff. I wish I had a video of like, or not a, like, I wish I still had the recording of a creative like novel that I wrote for like the prologue for a creative novel or creative writing novel for school, because there is this class I had to take when I was in high school, and you basically had to write the prologue for a fiction novel. And I in high school really loved, and I still kind of do, but I don't read as much. I really loved like historical fiction, and I guess that's still kind of the case, but different eras now. But I really focused a lot around World War II, because I think there was a lot of very interesting like dynamics happening. So one of my favorite books of all time is a book called A Street of a Thousand Blossoms. It is a really emotionally heavy book. I will say that straight up. Everything I wrote for high school was horseshit, but there was a few gems. I was writing World War II horseshit. Oh no. So this book is called A Street of a Thousand Blossoms. I gifted my copy of the book to I gifted my copy of this book to my old history teacher, like my mentor and history teacher, because I just felt like he should read it because I think he would really enjoy it. So it's called The Street of a Thousand Blossoms. This is the cover. It's by Gail Tsukiyama. It takes place in it takes place in like a span of time. So it takes place basically pre-World War II, during World War II, post-World War II Japan. So feudal era to post-World War II Japan, and follows the stories of, I believe, 6 individuals and from their POVs and their lives and stuff like that, and how basically normal people experience the world. Because the thing, like the war, because what we read in like history classes and what we read in like, or what we learn in school is like from the perspective essentially of governments, right? The government's retelling of the story and the, you know, the winner's POV kind of thing. But this is a book that tries to convey what it felt like for a normal person. And I cried so many times reading this book, and it is still by far one of my favorite books that I've ever read. Like this book has left a lasting impact on me. So if you can, you know, I have to say it is, you definitely should stomach. You have to be able to stomach some gory stuff because it does cover a wartime. It's really good. It's so good. I 1000% recommend it. Genuinely my favorite book. I want to buy a new copy for myself because I don't have my own copy anymore. But yeah. What we learn is also very detached from the personal perspective of the people that lived in these. Yeah, exactly. That's why this book is so good. Even though it's fiction, it definitely like touches upon a lot of the like personal aspects of everything. Yeah, I love this book. I genuinely think this book is so good. Also another book that I thought was really good, but a fast read and not inherently as serious, but did make me cry, is Codename Verity. It's like a young adult fiction book. It's also World War II. By Elizabeth Wine. And this book is also really good. It's shorter. It's pretty short. I think it won the Pulitzer Prize. Oh, it's a Pulitzer honor. Also really good. I cried so hard with this book. Very good. And like again, one of my favorite like historical figures is Alan Turing. So yeah. When we read about these events, we see it from an omniscient worldview. When we don't stop to consider how someone living these events would see and feel. Yeah, exactly. So when I wrote a creative writing prologue for a book, I based it around basically these 2 books, and an actual historical figure. I can't remember her name. So I remember when I submitted it, my teacher at the time was like, "Hey, Miao, have you considered going into writing?" And I was like, only briefly for memes. And they were like, "You should really consider it because this is like very good stuff. Like I think this could change people's perspective on a lot of things." And I was like, "That's cool. I like drawing anime girls." Yeah. I've become so illiterate because I've had almost no time to read except for the new Brandon Sanderson's book, which I'm still going through, but I want to pick reading back up. I kind of feel the same. I haven't been able to like read novels in a really long time. I still read like fan fiction and manhwa, and that's better than nothing because you definitely should be reading regularly to keep your brain sharp. But I haven't read any novels in a long time. And I've been really meaning to read the Mistborn Chronicles because I own the most beautiful copies in the world of them, but I just have not. I just haven't. And I brought them to me when I moved out, like from my family's home, but I still haven't read them yet. All my professors were like, "You should go into chemical engineering," and then let them gaslight me for 2 years. No, Miss Born is so good. I've heard, yeah, I heard everyone talk really good stuff about Brandon Sanderson in general because of his like ability to world build and like build really good stories with consistent magic systems and all that stuff. Like, you know, I've heard like amazing things. Oh shit, AX Chibi apps are open. Give me 1 second, y'all. I need to do this. Bow, 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 bow. Bow, bow. Yeah. I can't share my screen because I don't want to dox myself. Is this the Fates OST? Yes. I just aspire on them, but I imagine it is the Fates version. But it's like a remix version. Yeah. Actually, I think this is a remix of the Smash version of the Fates one. Shit. Dude, every time I have to fucking provide... Actually... I have a document called convention copy pasta that I just fucking throw down every single time I have to apps. Eve's Serenity is will still kill me every time, by the way. I know it's not, I know it's not Fates, but in general, that shit fucks me up. Link to an image of my booth or display. Excuse me? I have to find that. Conventions. Oh. Where the past setups? So hard. Not what I... Ink? Share? Paste? Oh fuck, it says link! Link! Fire Emblem Awakening also has a banger OST. I wish I liked better games. What games do you like that aren't good? Don't know how to ask that question. It's asking for my fucking TikTok? I don't... Bro, no. That's just fucking VTuber shit. Oh! Arashi Mizuhara, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Nakamiao. Okay, my thing did update. Awesome. Okay, you know what? I can't do this application right now. I'm fucking going insane. There's too much shit I have to fill out. Nope. Later. Bye. I'll look at that shit later. I'm losing all my windows. I'm gonna be... Greetings? Hello, how are you? I just go by Miao. Yuen is technically the second part to my first name. My first name is MiaoYuen, but I just go by Miao because most people can't say Yuen anyway. Yeah. I just go by Miao. Right. I do in fact struggle with pronouncing Yuan. Yeah, I mean, like a lot of people, it's not an easy, I think it's not an easy like phonetic if you're not used to pronouncing, you know, especially tonal languages and stuff. No, you're good. I don't expect people to. It's the reason why I don't usually tell people like, oh yeah, my name is MiaoYuen. I just say hi, my name is Miao. Who's coaching me, but it's so bad. That's okay. It's hard. It's hard. It really is hard. May I know how your day's been going so far? I'm doing good. I was really tired earlier, but I'm feeling a lot more awake and B2B drawing silly alerts and things like that. How about you? Has your day been going well? Oh my god, what's happening? No, what the? Hello, pen. The way I would recommend if you're trying to pronounce Yuan, it's like, here, if I were to, it's kind of like saying you. So you say like you, but then it's like more like you, as in like a e sound, and then n. So like yuan as one sound. That's like the easiest way to pronounce it. Which is why my name is spelled the way it is, because technically in pinyin it's this is how you would write it. But I write it because I didn't know pinyin growing up, and Nyai doesn't really have pinyin either. So pinyin is only Cantonese, or not Cantonese, Mandarin. My day's been wonderful, Miss Miao. May your day be filled with blessings always. Thank you, thank you. Yeah. Honestly, also the reason why I really like my name is because did you know? So this is how you write. This is how you write my name Miao in Chinese. So this is a character nu, which is woman, and then this character is the second part of it, which is actually no, wrong one. Xiao. Am I crazy? Hold on. Totomate. Translate. Double check. Yeah, this is Xiao. This is Xiao, which is small. So then when you write my name, it's Nu and Xiao together. And it looks like a smiley face. And so the characters are small woman, and it translates to elegant. That Chinese is so fucking misogynistic. But I just like it because it looks like a smiley face to me. Not my brother hitting me with a pinyin in the morning after hearing me practicing Mandarin. Yeah, small women are elegant. Dude, I'm pretty sure my parents cursed me. My papa cat and my grandma cursed me by calling me, by naming me Miao, because now I'm tiny as fuck. I'm just short forever. But you know what's extra funny? So a fun fact. My family is really traditional, and we have something called like a family poem, and every character is the last character of your name. So like the way Chinese works is like, here, I'll just write my own name. So this is your surname, and then this is your first name, right? So I have a 3-character name, which is like pretty common. But my family has a generation poem or family poem. So everybody in each generation will have the same last character, which is this one. So everyone in my generation will have this character, Yuan, which means origin, right? So essentially, like, it's like if you were to say my cat is brown, period. So like if it was like my cat is brown, period, right? my name would be like this word, right? But Papa Cat is actually his generation is the end of a stanza. It's a period. So guess what? His name is only 2 characters. His is, I don't actually know what the character for his name is. Hold on. I don't know because it's Young, but I don't know which character it is. I don't know how to write my dad's name. But like, yeah, Papa Cats is this. So he doesn't have a third character because it is the end of a sentence. So like my brother, for example, his name is God, I can't write his fucking. Oh my god, what am I doing? So his is technically not Ho because like in Mandarin it's He. So his name is like this. Oh my god, I'm writing stupid. Are we going over the poem again? Yeah. Ian is learning Chinese. I think he's learning. Yeah, you're learning Mandarin, right? So I was just teaching him. Because he was saying he has a hard time pronouncing this, or I guess this technically. The sounds are really, really hard. So yeah. Yeah. 我会说中文，可是我说的太不好了，因为我的家人说哎 I can speak Chinese, but I speak it really badly because my family speaks Miao is the sentence. The grammar structure in Mandarin is very simple and very, very nice. And I honestly, you know, I kind of appreciate it because it's easy to remember. My brother be hitting that shit like nobody's business, and here I am struggling with yen. For practice, you should probably spell it like this because that's the proper way. But it's okay. I studied Chinese for a year, and I grew up speaking a different dialect, so it's not crazy, right? That I could speak a little bit. I'm definitely not nearly as good at Kuno at Chinese. I just never I never went to Chinese school, which is like kind of silly. But you know, I never went to Chinese school. So the reason why it's kind of crazy that I didn't go to Chinese school is because a lot of families, especially traditional families, send their kids to Chinese school. So you go on Saturday mornings. So I never went to Chinese school mostly because of my brother. Also because weekends were the only time I wasn't living with my grandparents. So when I was growing up, I lived with my grandparents. And they lived closer to a Chinese school than my parents did. But weekends were the days that we would go home to see our parents. So I would see my parents 2 days out of the week and then get dropped off early Monday mornings. Like picked up late Friday nights, dropped off early Monday mornings at my grandparents' house. And if we were to go to Chinese school, we would stay an extra day. And I think my parents didn't really want essentially a situation where we spent like no time with them. And because my brother was very, very reluctant to go to Chinese school, so we just never did. Essentially, I got kind of fucked because anything my brother didn't want to do, I just wouldn't be even allowed or considered to do. Like, they wouldn't even ask me, which was kind of annoying because I'm like, what if I wanted to learn? And they're like, well, too bad. Sucks to suck. Like, come on. And then later, when my brother got a little bit older, when he went to college, he tried to learn Cantonese, and he took the Cantonese for dialect speakers class, or like Cantonese for like people who grew up speaking a Chinese dialect. He could not. But I went and took Mandarin when I went to college, and I took the dialect speakers class, and I did pretty good, I think. It was actually really, really helpful. But I definitely had a hard time sometimes because there's some like vocabulary words that are different from Mandarin to Ngai and Cantonese, because people who speak Ngai will use different words instead of what they use for Mandarin because it's like a regional difference. Like I was saying earlier, I think I told you, the way you say shower is different in technically different in Mandarin versus Cantonese and Ngai, and that's because the translated word for shower is not actually directly translated in Cantonese and Ngai. It's actually like to say pour cold water, versus in Mandarin I don't actually know, like wash something, right? So yeah. So even if you see the characters, some of the characters are like technically speaking, every Chinese dialect uses the same writing system, but they do not use the same grammar system, if that makes sense. Inherently, and different vocabulary, which is why there can be pretty big differences in how people can read certain things and like the way they can understand it, even if they were all written. Yeah. Chinese is very interesting. I wish I studied more, but also like I was originally going to minor in Chinese when I was in college. I was planning on being a fun fact, my original plan going into college was to be a MCB major, which is molecular and cell biology, and minor in computer science, and potentially double minor in computer science and Chinese. And then I dropped the computer science minor because I couldn't get into it, first of all, and I just was also kind of hating computer science by that point. Like I hated coding, so I dropped that. And then the second thing I ended up dropping was I switched out of the MCB major because I wasn't having it. I didn't want to take OChem. I didn't want to take more chem classes. I kind of fucking hated it. So I was like, all right, I'm switching to global health or public health. And so I did global health in the end. Like, yeah. So I just noped out of there so fast. But I wanted to do genetics originally. I wanted to do genetic research because I am an amalgamation of really, really horrible genetics. So I was like, maybe what if I were to learn genetics and then just was better? That in fact did not happen. But like, you know. Where is the Nakamiao? So we got the Nakamiao, and then we got me, and Smoge? Why Smoge? Why Smoge? I mean, I'm kind of fine with how my life turned out in that way, you know? Although I don't end up using either of my major or minor, but I switched to psychology in the end because I was really enjoying my psych classes that I took, and at some point too I started. So Jake is a psych major, so I started sitting in on his classes sometimes because we just go hang out after classes, and he'd have like a class that would either finish before mine or like I would just go and sit in his class sometimes, because you could do that a lot in a lot of universities. So I would do that, and then and so I would sit in on his class, and I don't like this. And I started really, really liking it. So then I decided, I was like, okay, what if I just majored in it? Or what if I minored in it? So I did that. Mm. This is so stupid. But I kind of really love it. So yeah, we're gonna stick with it anyway. I'll save this draft layer so you can see the thought process, the original thought process to here. Okay, I need to do so. Let's. I need color drop. Oh, oopsies. Light. My head looks so fat. Hold on. I need to fix this. Man, what am I even doing with my life right now? Ah! Ah! Yippee, yay. I still haven't gone and purchased my live 2D, like renewed my live 2D subscription because I haven't gotten to a point where I like feel like I can work on live 2D stuff. I was like, okay, oops. I'll just wait until I'm ready so my subscription doesn't run out early. Oh, I just realized I'll need to make a Oh. So I think like in terms of how this would look like is that it would be a smaller circle and then it enlarges as the cat is coming closer. Right. I move this. Do this part. The way I color for hair for emotes is so unbelievably lazy because it's so small that you kind of just have to have the general idea of what it is, and then that's about it. The largest anyone's really gonna ever see your emotes is like either a Discord sticker or when you first post it. That's about it. So, conclusion. Sometimes less is more. People pay them to make them Discord size, sticker size in Twitch chat, but they're still like not even that big. They're not gonna be like the full resolution. But still not all that crazy. Alright. Hello, how are you today? Alright, so let's see. Wait, what about you? I'm good. Okay. Friday. So that means I get to spend the weekend sleeping or something. Not actually, but... Oh, I just realized I forgot. Like, why is my eye looking kind of weird? I didn't have eyelids. Alright, cool. So we have this, then we have one more thing to draw for this part, and that is something really stupid. Wait, hold on. Okay. How would I do this? Looks amazing, thank you! Reference this layer. Actually... This down. This one there. And this one. Listen. Okay. Here are the three components to this dumb freaking thing, okay? So we have the dust cloud from the actual... Well, actually, I should start probably from the top. Okay, we have... I guess it's 4 components, technically. There's me. Oh, I gotta... Where am I? Oh. So there's me. And then you see this falling. It's like, and then you see the cat, the Nakamiao falling, and then all three of these disappear. There's a crash, and that's the follower animation. So that'll be probably what it is. Yeah! I thought it would be like a cute little thing. That took a while. Okay, honestly, I spent the first while of this stream just like not knowing what to draw. But yeah, I thought it would be cute to like have like a new animation for it, you know? Part of me wants to have it right, like, new follower, but maybe not. I don't know, we'll see. Because my current animation is like really, it's just like a free to use one. So like, I want to make a custom one. I've been wanting to do this for a really long time, so. Okay, what's the, oh yeah, and this was the initial sketch. This was the brainstorm. So you know when people are like, is it okay to use AI to like submit a commission thing, like a draft? It's like, no, I would much rather you draw like fucking stick figures and shit than like submit some like AI generated bullshit to like have you commission something for me. And then this is what I mean. This is literally, oh. My thing has not been charging. All right, oopsies. This is like literally what I started with, and then the vision became all this. All right, cool. So that one's done. All right. Next one, what did we have listed? Okay, so we finished this one. Oh, the sub alert, we were gonna do the Wotoge, Nakamiao. Wait, where's my original? Where's the original one? The actual. Then I'll use this one as like a reference point. I think it's the 4-year one. Yeah, okay. Let's copy this. Paste this down. So I'm not gonna actually use this, but like, I'm trying to think. How? How do I want to do this? Because like technically speaking, okay, I could do something really stupid for the animation, like unbelievably dumb. Like I could do shit like, hold on. I could do the fucking yeah. The fucking trombone mean version. But I feel like that's not the play. I want to make it a little bit more not stupid. But I kind of think this is hilarious. Like, it's lagging. I merged all the layers so it wouldn't lag as much, but it's still lagging. I guess I could go slower. Honestly? No, Meow, stop it. Don't commit. Can you give me some ideas for my sketch? Well, it depends what you're working on, I guess, or what you're trying to practice, or what. Yeah, like, I don't. Like, if you are just like drawing to draw, you can do studies. I always think studies are good to do and good for practice. So, like, hand studies or lighting studies and stuff like that. Okay. How do I want to draw this? I guess. Okay, hear me out. The thing is in its mouth turns into a glitter ball and it gets excited. Oh, it's not. It's a light stick. So it's a light stick. So I want it to do like Watoge, but I'm trying to figure out how I want to go about animating it. So then I feel like I have to think about the animation first and then the artwork for it. How would I want to go? It'd be really, really funny, honestly, if I just had it actually go through a motion of like fucking, I don't even know. I'm trying to think. Drops the light stick and jumps. Well, I'm not gonna use this art particularly because this one is my 4-year sub emote or like sub badge, but oh my god, I have an idea. Wait, okay, I have an idea. What if cracks open ultra orange? Okay, this is gonna be fucking ridiculously stupid and hard, I think, but I will try. I will make an attempt. Subscriber. Gold would be best. For the 4-year? I mean, we can do progression. I mean, for this one, it wouldn't be purple because it's gonna be like an ultra orange, so it'll be like, I'll make it more yellow. Oh yeah, we can do that. Yeah, we can do gold. That's fine. Yeah. Okay. Okay, so how this would work is we need the first frame. The first frame is light stick on. Wait. light stick on ground, and then the cat picking it up in its mouth, and then it would be into and the light would turn on. And then the third would be going back and forth, right? This is so stupid because this is like the shittiest looking thing I've ever made. Okay, not actually, but like I feel like I could totally tell this looks like a cat picking up a thing off the ground or like putting its face into something. All right. All right. Okay. Let's see here. So I'll have to, in terms of animating in live 2D, I would have to have, this is one object. This is the same one. So this is, I'll like color code it. So there's this, and this is all the same. The ears are gonna be the same across all of them. The white fluffs are gonna be like not visible on this side. The tail will be the same across all of them. And then the paws have to show up at this point. And that'll be visible in this one, but not in the previous ones. Okay, so those are the components I need. I need the light stick, the ears, the ear fluffs in the front of the ears, and then I guess technically the ear fluffs and front of ears can be the same layer, it doesn't have to be separate. The tail, the body, and then the face, and then the feet. Okay. So let's start with what am I doing? You guys are super round. Okay. Yeah, what type of one do you have? I'm thinking about getting a new one tomorrow. I have a Pixel 9 Pro. I'm a big Pixel fan, personally. So I've been using a Pixel since the 3, I think. And the only reason why I've upgraded recently is because my previous one broke when I was in Asia, and so I was like kind of annoyed. But ears will be separate. Okay, wait. What kind of phone are you looking for? Like, what type? Like, what do you plan to use your phone for primarily? Because, like, I think it really matters. For me, I don't need anything crazy. I just like the Pixel because it's, like, familiar and it's, like, a good size for me and the camera's good. Is it? Yeah, like camera interface. Oh, I mean, I use mine mostly for camera. I actually have a separate phone for tracking. I use a old iPhone for tracking because it has AR face track or AR face tracking. Yeah, facial recognition. Yeah, because it has AR kit. But I don't know if the Pixel does. Sports betting. Oh, you want to make sure you get the biggest possible phone. You want to get the fucking Samsung Galaxy Tab Fold so that you can open up as many fucking windows as possible so you can monitor literally every single thing. No, I'm kidding. But listening to music, solid camera. iPhone is pretty expensive. Honestly, the Pixels are kind of expensive, but there is budget versions if that's preferred, and the cameras are still good. So those are options. Both the cameras are good. I'm personally not really a fan of like most Samsung phones. I don't feel like, honestly, they don't last, I feel like, as much as I would like them to. So I'm a big Pixel person, and honestly, the newest Pixels are like, they kind of look like iPhones, like, so they're very square. Why do you do art? I am a full-time artist, so it's my job. Also because I really love it, and I've been doing it for a very, very long time. As a more, like, I guess, serious answer. It's a little smaller. I already have an iPhone. I might upgrade to a 16 Plus or something, but Pixel sounds interesting. I just might get annoyed with the new interface. Yeah, so here's the thing. Here's my genuine opinion on iPhone versus Android and all that stuff. First of all, I think the elitism in general on either side is fucking stupid. I genuinely think the only thing that really matters is what you're most comfortable with and which ecosystem you're more in. So for example, my brother uses an iPhone because he basically has the entire Apple ecosystem. He has a MacBook, he has an iPad, he has his AirPods and all that stuff. And it works best within this ecosystem. Like the iPhone, you can get the most out of your iPhone if you have other Apple products, right? Aside from the AirPods, because like AirPods are AirPods, like they're just earbuds basically. You know, you can actually optimally use like all the products. But if you're not within the ecosystem already and it doesn't really matter to you, then you have to think about like the price differences, like what you're seeking out of your phone, like again, what you're familiar with and that kind of thing. So yeah, I just think it like everyone's needs are different for their phone. For me, I prefer Android phones because I like to use developer tools and like download third-party apps and stuff like that a lot of the time, and just have a little bit more flexibility with my phone. Versus iPhone, you can't really do that, or it's a lot harder to, especially like without voiding warranty and shit. So yeah, I just I prefer Android for that reason. And then I've just been using Android for like my whole life. So yeah, the only other Apple product I have is an iPad Air, so it's not like I, you know, have a lot of other Apple products. Yeah. What should I draw in my sketchbook? Your choice, literally anything you want. Draw your favorite animal. Or your favorite, or a character from your favorite show. That's the thing. I only really want like a good camera that isn't like $1,100 and great battery life. My phone right now has a non-existent battery life. Draw front-facing horse, that's cursed. Yeah, that's pretty fair. I actually, so I know iPhone has like a thing where you can like get your battery replaced and stuff, and I think most phones honestly nowadays you can like send them in to get their battery replaced and stuff. But I only charge my phone every other day. If I'm gonna be honest, Dante, like I don't charge my phone every day. But my phone is more expensive. I will say, because I have the Pro, the battery life, or like the actual price of the phone is much more. Like I think, how much do I owe my brother? My brother paid for it for me because like he fronted it since he's the account holder for my phone service. So, and I traded in my old phone, which gave me like $500 or some shit like that, which was kind of great, honestly. Hold on. 585 in addition to the trade-in. So yeah, my phone was also like, you know, $1,100, but probably we'll be back. We're gonna go, no problem. Have a good rest of your day. See you later, maybe. Okay. Pixel, no. So the Pixel 9a, which is still a Pixel phone. It's considered their budget line, but still really, really good. It's $500. Free trade-in. And apparently the Pixel 9a in particular feels very premium in compared to the other ones. So it doesn't even really feel like a budget phone in comparison. And it's crazy to me to think about the fact that budget phone nowadays is $500, but I guess that's the fucking world we live in now. But yeah, so yeah. Okay. Yeah, it's fucked up, man. Alas. Same with the 16E, it's like 600 marketed as budget. Is iPhone coming out with budget phones now? I didn't even know. I know the Pixel's been coming out with budget phones for a long time. The thing is, like its base price is ridiculous so from going from 800 to 1100 for a new phone feels more worth it. I agree. That doesn't feel like a big difference. They've had the S/SE lines here and there that they've kept around for a few years. Oh, okay. Interesting. But yeah, like, let me see how much the regular Pixel 9 is, because I have the Pro, so I don't know how much the 9 is. Okay, so for the Pixel, it goes $500 for the A, which is the budget phone, $800 for the regular, and $1,100 for the Pro. iPhone is doing budget phones now too, since newer iPhones aren't selling well. Interesting. Actually, the Pro is 1,000, not 1,100. And you need one every 2 years because they build them to fail. Real. I mean, the thing is, I think people are kind of growing more and more aware that the stupid feud between like iPhone and Android or Samsung and Apple is so stupid and like entirely just marketing driven, when in reality it's just like, you know, like Androids have come a really long way and people are thinking that like fucking Android phones are still Nokias. Like, come on, get a grip. I feel like head is tilted too far down. Apple elitism is just stupid. It really did work on people societally. Yeah, isn't that crazy? It's just fucking class wars disguised as like a phone preference. It's so stupid. It's just actually just, oh god. I'm always so frustrated and annoyed whenever like anything that companies will market to promote elitism, but it's just thinly veiled classism and like like income inequalities and stuff. It pisses me off so much because so many people just fall for it, and it's so stupid to me. Rah! Okay, so this is the down one. Let me just make a copy of it to make it a little bit easier. So for the head, we'd have to flip it. Okay. Head and ears, I think. Flipped. The tail would need to be moved down. Back is also flipped. It's pretty funny with like AirPods and stuff. It was just convincing people you're broke without AirPods. Seniors are just really mean, and that carried over to adulthood sometimes. Yeah, people didn't grow up. 100%. I feel like I gotta figure out what's the best way to go. Why is this so hard? Maybe I don't have the maybe I just draw a separate one for going up. Okay. I'll just draw it like that. I'll just I need to sketch this a little bit. It'd be really funny if I turned the ears into into the feet, but I won't do that. So then it would just like crack and then yeah, okay. We're officially back on track. Okay. So the ears will be a separate layer. And little hair fluffy. And then the bottom half of the body is honestly probably not even gonna move, so I might separate it. Just use glue in Live 2D. Wait. There we go. Maybe I'll put the tail in a separate layer so it like moves a little bit. Like it can like maybe it'll like flick a little bit. I think that'll have to separate into two parts. Okay. Let's label my layers. Tail. Oh my god, why is caps on? Tail. Ears. Head. Head. Why can't I spell head? Legs. Torso. Okay, and then I have a different folder for the face, probably. Okay, that's eyes. Mouth. And then face. And a light stick layer. It's more like ultra. Then a rectangle. That's a really what? That's also. How do the ultra oranges look on the bottom? They're like... They've just got like a little tabby, right? Ultra orange. Oh. Okay, yeah, they just have like the little loop thing. So it'd be like... got little nubbies on both sides. And then I want to make like a crack. And then I want an additional face that'll be okay, I think that works. Dude, I wish I had After Effects still. I feel like it would be easier in After Effects than like Live 2D or something, but here we are anyway. Okay. I have a really stupid idea as to how I would actually animate this from going like this to like this, and that's literally squashing down this version to overlap and then sit up. So I might do that. Okay. Ugh. And then the waving back and forth would just be like all done animated eyes. All right. Oops. That. Ugh. Tail. What the? Is this open somewhere? Like, I don't understand. Why is this like just... Oh, I'm cool, we're just not smart. We had reflect on, or symmetry tool still on. Haha, I'm so smart. Yay. Head. Head, shoulders, knees. Listen. This. This. Oh, I want it. Ears. Ears. All right. So there's this down one. I think I'm not gonna shade this one to make it easier for me. Then sitting up. Ears are gonna go right. Actually, ears are gonna go Right under the head. That's right, actually. Ears. Okay, ears, and then fluff. And then head. Oh shit. This needs. Okay. Head will be. Oh, is the ear fluff part of this? Oh. Hide ears. Oh my god, you guys have no ears. Oh no. You're just an egg. Oh my god. Deep down inside, every Meow. Every Meow is just an egg. You search deep, deep down inside of you. Life has so many doors, egg boy. Just look, you guys are just an egg. Okay. Legs. Legs. Tail will be. Tail needs to be 2 parts, doesn't it? Okay. Let's see. Tail. Front. And then I actually have to cut this. God. Tail back. Off symmetry. Legs. This. Okay. The. What am I doing? It actually should cut up here. Yeah. Back here. Connect vector line. Damn it. Okay. Oh my fucking god! Ah, that scared me! I was was so locked in, I got jump scared. Mega! Thank you for the raid! I love you so, so much. How are you? How was Fortnite? Did you win? Were you winning? Were you winning, wife? Hello, hello, beaches. No! Oh no! Oh no. Mako Freakashima! Who do you think you are? Take that back! That's my wife! Hello, hello, beaches. How are you today? I'm Miao, your not so local tiny magical cat in idol and training, aka Mako's wife. One of them, one of many. Today we're drawing stream alerts. Yeah. How are you doing? How are you doing today, everybody? I hope stream was fun though, even if you didn't win. Huh. You like chill vibes and occasional screaming, as well as art and sometimes games. Hang out. Yeah, if you need to take a rest, go ahead. I know it's... What time is it for you? It's like dinner time. Go eat! Go eat your food. Kill him? Guys, do I kill Brad right here, right now? Do I kill him? How dare he say that to my wife? The fact that autocorrect got you means that you have typed Freakashima many times. That's literally worse! That's worse! Do it slay him? How do you unmod? When she was deliberately being a freak? Alright, hold on. How do I, I'm working on grabbing something stupid. Oh, that's, oh god. There's too many windows. Oh god, I'm so slow at this! Hold on! I can't do that? Ah! Okay, wait, I gotta save the image first then, I guess. And just drag it in. Alright. I'm listening. I will listen to your court case. Why, in fact, was Mako being a freak? That would justify calling her Freakashima. What justifies calling my wife words I refuse to speak? You know, that doesn't look too good for you. Although you did not make an oath today in court, you can only tell the truth and nothing but the truth. Why? Why will you not speak? Too freaky! There's not enough evidence to say whether or not it's true or false. Fortunately, next time, you're on my radar. I'm keeping an eye on you. The freaking Monsters Inc. lady voice. I've got my eye on you. Torso. Where's the... Oh, here we go. Okay. What the... Hello? Why is... Okay, there we go. Fixed. Alright. Refer to editing layer. Okay. So we have all the components, and now I draw the face. God, you guys have such empty fucking eyes. The Miao, you guys, I'm a little concerned, you know. I'm gonna be so fucking for real. I'm a little concerned. Court findings were inconclusive, case dismissed, but DJG is on thin ice now. Will they be able to stay clear? Will the ice shatter? Next up on Judge MiaoYuen. Dude, has anyone watched any like court dramas ever? I remember watching them when I was younger, like Judge Judy and shit. There was like so many like court drama. We have no thoughts behind those eyes. Yeah, there's nothing. There's literally nothing. Look at that. Where are your thoughts? What happened to them? Where did they go? I remember I watched some Judge Judy, but I do not remember anything about them at all. I feel like I did, but I can't remember. The edgiest grunt, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Miao. You are now one of these. Lost to the void? Yeah, I think so, actually. I think it actually was Lost to the void. Stare into the eyes. Stare into the abyss. Really a blessing to be one of these. They look so fluffy. Oh yeah, you want to see more of them? So these are the actual ones. Or these are the sub badges versions. So like this is the sitting up normal version of the Miao. But we're drawing it like this basically. This is the 4-year version, but we're doing stream alerts. So this one will be an animated version of this one, basically. We stared into the void and the void blinked. Oh my god. Have you guys seen that? Like, there's an art recently that I saw that was like, it was like, an ice cream, like, I don't even know, like an ice cream parlor. And there's an ice cream flavor called Void. And it's obviously just a cat in the ice cream container, but all you can see is its eyes. I thought that was so cute. I was like, wow, this person is a genius for thinking of this. It's such a cute artwork. I'm a big fan. Okay, and then we'll have this version that is time for me to head out. Okay, Brad, thank you for hanging out with me today. Have a good rest of your day. Yeah, it was absolutely perfect. I agree. Sorry for calling Mako Freak. I hope you can forgive me. I'll think about it. I'll think about it. I will consider it. Consider the following. If you do, please return my sword. Wait, you unmod yourself? You can do that? What? I didn't do anything! Wait, it's actually gone! That's so fucking funny! I'm crying! I guess I just willed it away. I actually just willed away your sword. I legit thought you unmodded him? Dude, I think I just willed it away. That's so funny. Maybe I don't give it back. What if I just don't give it back? Wouldn't that be so funny? Unfortunately, four of my mods are fake mods. Only 2 mods are real mods. I don't know if I can risk losing another real mod. Where's the blush color? Oh. You. Okay, there we go. And then so that's the face. What am I missing? Can't remember. Am I missing something? Oh, the whiskers! Oh my god. I forgot your whiskers. I'm so sorry. Now you have whiskers back. Okay. And then we have the ultra orange. But we're gonna make it kind of golder, more of a gold color to match my color. But the edges are more like here. Glow. Then we'll just but like I also need to have it let's see, broken. I need to have a not broken version. Uncracked. I guess it's cracked, not broken. Cracked. Ah! Okay. And then so I'll need to make this like a really pale yellow. You could still kind of tell the colors, I think, on stuff like this. You just can't really. Oh. You can't really know for sure between a few colors, so like it'll be like this. And then you crack it and it starts glowing, and then this will be the sound effect. And I'll make it brighter. So then it'll look like this. So I guess basically it's gonna be pick up, and then there's it looks like, oh, and then it starts like this, and then it cracks, and then it turns on, and then we do the trumpet meme where we just make it move back and forth. Then we'll have it wave, and then it'll be like this when it's waving back and forth. Okay, so that'll be a live 2D animation shtick when I get to it. But yeah, I think this looks good. So that's the new follower alert or new sub. So we have the new follower, which is a Miao falling on my head, and then the subscriber will be a Miao with the light stick. This is literally my draft from that. Holy shit, my drafts are so funny. This is how I've been drafting all my stuff. I've been just like drawing really silly things. Okay, I'm done with this one. And then, so we finished that. So this one's done. And And let's see here. Gifted subs is, or like all the gifted things are as a gift box. So how do I want to go about this? Box. Oops. I have an idea. What's that one thing where it's like the shy? Where's the like? Oh my god. It's like, it looks like this. Where it's like, you've got the person and then they're like, this thing. What the fuck is this called? Do y'all know what I'm talking about? And then sometimes they like go like this. They're like finger pointy. Where is it? I think Nusi's drawn them before. Let me see if I can find. Yeah. A lot of people do this very silly meme. So I want to draw. It's like the baby drawing. I want to do that, but specifically coming out of like a gift box. Oh, okay. Is it actually okay? Is that for? Is that what it's called? My friend group called it that? Okay. I think I see like a version of it, but it's not like... Actually, you know, I know who posted one. Nana posted one recently. Where is it? Where did you post it? Ah, I found it. Okay, this is like so tiny. I think this is the one Nusi drew. Okay. Gosh. Okay. I have idea. So it'll be basically like, here, let me move this over. So it'll be like gift box, lid, comes off, and this is like a thing, and then I'll be inside of it like this. Okay. All right. Lock in, we got this. Dude. How does this work? this is so cursed! Well, that sounds so cute. Thank you, thank you. I've been trying to just come up with like silly ideas. Let me just do this so it doesn't look fucking creepy. Wait, sorry. Oops. Stupid these look. I'm so sorry. I think they're really cute, but I also think they look ridiculous. Okay, now I need to draw my hair. I wonder when the last time I caught a stream of yours was? Oh, wow, it's been a while. How are you today? Sometimes being cute means being ridiculous. So true. How have you been? My stream schedule's changed a little bit over the past, you know, few months, so understandable. So I can see a bit better. Why does it look like that dancing cat animation on Insta? The ooey ooey, that one? I have no idea. Honestly, no idea. The butt shaking one? Huh? Honestly, I'm gonna be so for real with y'all. I'm not on Instagram. Like, I don't actually use my Instagram, is what I should say. Rarely ever on Instagram. Okay. Maybe have it a little bit more. And let me see. That hair layer. It's this side. And then I need to draw my back hair. Oh! Dusty! Hello! Thank you for the follow. I love you. How are you? It's okay. Don't even worry, homie. It's totally fine. It is fine. Honestly, I forgot to follow a lot of people. Oh, you are a-okay. Don't even fret. What the fuck am I doing? How are you? How was dinner? How are you couldn't make it in time? I was getting tired. I was hoping to stream a little longer, so we could play a few rounds with you, but honest to God, I was getting so exhausted. Had so many people invite me to the same night? So popular. Yeah. I think you are. You're so popular. Everybody loves you. It's funny because I feel like Thursdays is always like a safe day to invite people because I feel like people aren't usually doing stuff on Thursdays. So I always pick Thursday, but I guess not. Okay. Okay. So I have this, and then I have the really stupid silly face. Let's see. I feel like I have to make this a little bit smaller to fit in the box. Also feel like the eyes might have to be a little bigger. Be even more silly. Actually, what if I do a little finagling? This down. It feels like I'm getting diabetes with how cute this little creature's coming along. I'm glad you like it. Okay, I need to draw the box. I don't need the symmetry. Get a little bigger. And then the lid will have to be just a tiny bit even bigger. Okay. So this is box inside. Can I not do it in this window? Ah! Okay, hold on. Where do I find this? Roles manager. Add new. There you go. That should work. I guess I can't, unless I use a chat command. I don't think I can mod someone by clicking on their name. Or not mod, VIP someone by just clicking their name. Okay. Let's see. Oh, and this is box lid. Okay, how do I draw a ribbon? How would like a... I feel like every bow I draw looks like a Minnie Mouse bow. Like... Okay. This box lid. Then the inside of the... Wait. Yeah. Oh, wait. I did the wrong size! Okay, I'll just make it bigger. No problem. Just make it bigger. Here we go. Hello, Panko. And then the inside of the box. I don't think box inside will really have anything. I think it'll just be like a dark gray box. If I'm gonna be honest. Yeah, and then I'll be inside the box, and then you open the lid. Okay. Okay. I guess I could put it like wrapping paper or something in it. Oh, shit. I just knocked everything. Okay. Let's see. Here is the hair clipping. Alright, where are my color references? Now? Like, maybe I'll just grab the other emote again. I'll grab the uppies emote. Use this for my color palette. A little bit easier. Let's see. Get this part and this part. Okay. Ears are not supposed to be this color though, so let me this color. And this one. Pale. Then this part is pink. White. Get the face, which is so silly looking. Looks so silly. Hello, buddy. What's up? Getting stared at. Um... Let's get this one. Eyes. Eye. Symmetry to make it a little easier. This is like a little and then little heart, then get this and we make a big freaking eye shinies. I might redo this glow. This, move this over. Down this layer. My eyes too far apart. So lost. And then by this, show this layer. Maybe I have to just draw the eyelashes thinner. See if I try that, it'll look better. Why is my hand so unsteady right now? Okay, but if I do that, I definitely have to move the eyes closer. Okay, I think this works actually. Okay. Okay. This looks so fucking ridiculous. Oh my god. This looks so silly. Okay. And underneath the eyes, I have my markings. Actually put skin like. And does this look silly? Does this look... Does this look right? Honest to God, I feel like I don't know how to draw this silly creature very well. Because I have like a please emote, but it's not this. I don't really like this, I think. I don't know what it is. I'm just not a fan. It looks silly. I'll keep it, but I don't think I want it for this. Okay. All right. Throw this down here. And we go again. All right. Let's hide this. Excuse me. Oh my god. Ah! Ding dong. Okay, what if I do... What if I grab this? I keep opening this fucking tab. Don't save. Don't need this anymore. What's this in? Also, here, let me just, I'm gonna scrap this concept real quick, because I just don't, I'm not on it. I have a different idea. What? Excuse me. Oh my god, I'm yawning again. Ah! Okay. I think... Wait, I'll just do that part out. And then I'm just gonna make it the color of my eyes so I can this. Uh, and then white. And then okay. Rasterize this layer. I usually draw on vector layers, so I like because otherwise it's not gonna show up right. Form. I promise this is not gonna be angry, it's like crying. Wait, and I gotta do this too. To really sell it, you know? Okay. Probably won't color this today, but I just want to try to get the idea down. Oops. So that I don't forget. And probably what's gonna happen, because I want to animate these, is I'll probably make the crying part animated. Y'all didn't know I'm the biggest fucking crybaby in the world. I cry at literally everything. Does not take much to get me to cry. Okay. Okay. I need to draw the body and the box. So let me just draw the box first. Then have to hold. Don't make it frown so. What if I... No eyebrows, no. Honestly, I'm so stuck. I don't know how to... I don't know. I'm not doing it anymore. I want to make it crying, but I'll figure that out later. I think my brain is fried. Sorry, I'm like sitting here like trying to think of anything and it's just not happening. I think I'm gonna have to end stream because I'm like fucking fading away. Alright. Me save. Okie dokie. You've been streaming for almost 4 hours? Yeah, I usually, once I hit 3 hours, my brain just starts like actively fading away. So I'm gonna go ahead and end stream here though. I appreciate y'all for hanging out with me today so much, and I will see you next week. Next Monday it should be. But yeah, let me go find somebody to raid. Let's go raid Kuno, because he's also drawing. But yeah, thank you so much for hanging out with me today, everybody. I hope you have a good rest of your day, night, or whatever it is everywhere. Say hi to Kuno for me. Okay, bye! Bye, 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 bye.